the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shout out to my awesome cousin Ryan Spradlin, huge Steelers fan over there. He's a huge Kenny Small Hands Pickett's fan. 25th hardest schedule here with the Pittsburgh Steelers, projected at 8.5 wins. I got them going 11-6 overall, 7-2 at home, 4-4 on the road, very similar to the Cleveland Browns road record. And they're going to be 4-1 heading into a week 6 bye. So again, another early bye week. We know the Steelers have had some injuries, but I don't feel like it's a true injury bug that we could really say the Steelers have suffered from a whole lot. Yes, they've had, again, some over the last few years. But an early bye week, I'm never a fan of. I want to see you hit it at least in the middle, or I'd rather have a later bye week than an earlier one because you're going to need that rest in the middle or the later of the season. I mean, we've all said it. Really, once you get outside of September and maybe through the middle of October, everyone's playing hurt. Everyone's playing with an injury. Someone's thumb isn't 100%. Someone's ankle might be, 88% out there. I mean, these guys are playing for a ton of money, and you want to make sure, and they want to make sure that they're healthy. They're splitting the division with everyone, like I've said, with the entire AFC North, and it's a pretty winnable and favorable schedule. And when you look at Mike Tomlin, they did just bring in Brian Flores. No, I'm tripping. Brian Flores is the D coordinator for the Vikings now. Let me hold that comment before I mess up on that. I'd like to check myself though, just to make sure. Yep, that's right. All right, he just feel like bouncing around so much. I'm just like, what's happening? But yes, pretty winnable, pretty favorable schedule. You look at Mike Tomlin, you look at the other, coaching staff members. You've got Kenny Pickett, who will be, I think, a solid quarterback. At least top 15 to 16 in the league, which isn't enough to take you to a Super Bowl. But they've got the Super Bowl caliber defense. They've got a Darnell Washington, a Najee Harris, a George Pickens. So they've got pieces in place. They've got the defensive culture in place. Got them going 11-6 overall, like I said here. You look at the fact that their only losses are also going to be all those road divisional games, Seattle and Baltimore on the road, and San Francisco at home. So as the AFC North will play out in 2023, I've got the Browns going in first at 13-4, the Ravens coming in second at 12-5, the Bengals coming in third at 11-6, and then the Steelers coming in fourth at 11-6. Also, don't ask me how the seeding is going to play out. Don't ask me why the Bengals are coming ahead of the Steelers or the Ravens or whatever the case is, because I know the records are very close, and I know it's probably going to have to be a conference game or I know they go divisional games and they go conference games. After that, I think they go like points scored at home or home record or away record, something like that. And you don't have to roast me because it's a very, very long, not a very long, but a process that you just got to look into to understand. You can't really guess on where they're going to go because they've already calculated how they're going to roll out those playoff spots.